Hi everyone. So I've been getting this message from Spirit and it's like really been laying heavy on my heart. It's gonna be one of the most vulnerable streams I think I've ever had. Um, because a lot is coming to the surface for Divine Feminines right now, and a lot needs to be purged. And you don't feel safe in the 3D environment to do such a thing. So first, I'm just gonna set the intentions. I'm wearing my blue shirt for healing. I've got my blue earrings for healing. The throat chakra, healing the throat chakra for Divine Feminines. Because guilt, feeling guilt for expressing anger, feeling guilt for expressing abuse, trauma, being so righteously angered to a point of frustration and lashing out, not hurting anyone, of course. No, I would never condone violence, guys. Anger is an expression of an emotion. That's it. It's an emotion. That's it. It's an emotion. It comes and goes. Laughter, joy, sadness. It's an emotion. The Divine Feminines have been on this planet abused, overlooked, abandoned for so long, and it's coming to the surface to be purged right now because a lot of Divine Feminines and masculines are coming into union, which is so great, so beautiful. I'm so here for this, but you cannot have union without this healing. And what I've been noticing in the Divine Masculine that I've been pleasantly pleased with recently has been this level of protection in a way that they want me to stifle my anger. And because his words were, when you lash out like that, they win. They win. People who are abusing you, when you tell them, fuck you, get off my live stream, don't ever show up here again, they win. They win. They sit there with their popcorn munching on it and they get off on it. And as much as that might be true, they're never going to win. Those people do not win. There is no winning. There is no winning when a Divine Feminine is 100% aware psychically of abuse and trauma as a psychic and lashing out as the Holy Spirit channels through her. Look, I think people get it twisted. I think people think the Holy Spirit, when you channel messages, I think people think that it's just like all unicorn farts and rainbows all the time. Archangel Michael will tear somebody up. So I think we need to, as a society, understand that anger has been repressed for so long, and there needs to be healing. Healing needs to take place. And how else are you going to do it but you're going to have outbursts. You're going to. So, but anyway, healthy ones hopefully, and not geared towards innocent people. The people that I have been addressing my anger towards on my streams have been people who have been violating my boundaries. I have asked them repeatedly, hundreds of times, please leave my channel. Please leave my channel, and they don't. And my entire family as well, the same thing. I lashed out at them because they're still watching me after I've not talked to them in over 2 years. I've changed my phone number twice, moved hundreds of miles away, and they still don't, because they're narcissists. So I think that what's really healing right now and taking place with the Divine Feminine is that she is learning to express her divine rage, her divine anger, right? It is truly righteous anger. Jesus even flipped over tables, man. Had a whip in hand and everything. Was getting so tired of people hurting the temple in the Bible, right? Jesus was, he was mad at I don't remember what it was. I can't really remember. But I do know that Jesus got pretty angry. That is how the Divine Feminine temple is. This is our body. This is our body, our mind, our subconscious, our chakra system, our life, our livelihood. And every woman on the planet, I don't care if you disagree with this, every woman on the planet has been stifled in some way. Whether you like that truth or not, it does not matter to me. I don't care. Every woman has been stifled in some way. Look at religion. women are the only gender that has to even wear something like a hijab or a habit, you know, or whatever. Women are the only ones that are suppressed in that way. Can you now add on to that there's really only been men presidents, male rulers of all countries. Not all of them. I mean, I guess, which one had that one woman? I don't know. I can't think of it. I guess not everyone, but a majority, right? And then you have the whole problem of income inequality, which again, sore subject. Doesn't mean it's not truth, though. Just because you don't like the truth doesn't mean it's not truth. So, for a divine masculine recently, whom I love very much, it was almost a slap in the face when I was like, but I'm angry that no masculine would protect me. No one was taking care of me. I was being violated day in, day out energetically, as were a ton of girls that were on my channel, because this one guy would bring in all of his junk and gunk and we would be forced to transmute it for free. Because there was no way that we could protect ourselves energetically. And so I couldn't make money for myself because I was too busy buying Epsom salt in bulk to do spiritual baths to clear my energy 3 or 4 times a week. Not able to keep up with my own finances, my own bills. That's another thing. A lot of these women who have wanted to be so independent but have found so much abuse in leaving narcissists. Punished by the system, punished by narcs, punished by their families, punished by society. Oh wow, so you just want to go be a businesswoman, huh? And a big business tycoon and securing the bag. And then they're victim shamed. They're looked at as some sort of demon because they want money over love at that time to secure themselves, because no one is securing it for them. Whether you like it or not, men of this planet, if you want divine feminines in your life, if you don't, go with a toxic feminine instead. Truly, they're a dime a dozen and you can have fun with them. Go have that instead. But if you want the real deal, the one that will transmute your pain, exalt you in their life as the king that you are going to have to accept the fact that she is angry. You are going to have to accept the fact that guilting her for being this angry is a crime against your sovereign divine feminine. It is a crime. And she knows love, she feels love, she has so much self-love that she will leave you. She will leave you because you have left her. You have abandoned her in ever trying to guilt her for being angry. Now, the beautiful thing about this gorgeous divine masculine that I am absolutely head over heels for is that he simply said it, I think, to protect me. He wants me to remain more professional, have professionalism, and not go off on just every fucking troll that shows up from Trollville. So, you know, I understand that completely. And my compromise was that, yeah, you're right. It does appear like those people win when I lash out. But here's something that a compromise needs to be had. If you truly know a divine feminine, you know that she is aligned with source. She is aligned with God. If that is the case, then any righteous anger she expresses will be geared at destroying devil energies. They will not win. They don't win. Righteous anger expressed is still righteous. It's not angry for stupid reasons. It's angry for theft, energetic theft, abuse of sovereign divine beings, violations that have taken place for the divine feminine all across the planet for centuries. This isn't just like a one-time thing. So as much as I love what's happening right now in the age of Aquarius, everybody's ascending. This is the rapture. We are all going home. coming home to ourselves, union, divine union within ourselves. But also within someone in the 3D, like you will be physically with someone too. But not without first healing. You have to understand that the old world is dead. We've already graduated. We've already left the old world. We're entering the new earth now. We're entering New Jerusalem. We are entering Nirvana right now, collectively. Starseeds. This is what's happening. Light workers, you beautiful angelic beings, you're going home. But you can't go to that higher vibration with these dense energies and the guilt and the shaming and the anger issues. You can't. It has to heal. It has to purge. But there has to be a safe space for that healing to take place. And it should be in the divine feminine and masculine union. It should. But see, this is what I think is really the problem, is that I think the masculines feel so guilty that the reason she's that angry is because the divine masculines of the planet, you guys were asleep. You had it was not your fault. What were you supposed to do as David against Goliath? Goliath being the 9-to-5 corporate gig, right? That your divine feminine had to sell her soul into, right? And what were you gonna do? You were just there as like, you know, the janitor, or you were there as the office assistant or something. What were you gonna do? You couldn't do anything. So a real true divine feminine would never blame her masculine. There would be no blame. But anger still needs to come out. Anger and frustration still needs to be had. It needs to come out. It's got to purge. This is centuries of women, honey, centuries of women who have been completely repressed, oppressed, depressed, underpaid, undervalued, while they're the mothers. They're the divine mother. They had the capability and the capacity all along to be the empress, to be the goddess, to be the queen, and they were treated like Cinderella. Is it any wonder that these women are angry? And if you as a masculine cannot handle the fact that she's angry because you internalize it and you personalize it and you feel like she's lashing out at you, then the real problem here is that you don't understand transmutation. You don't understand just purging and healing and being angry and just bleh, and that's it, and then move on. But a true divine masculine understands unconditional love. You understand forgiveness, you understand healing. And so I think that what's happening right now is a merging, a blending of the feminine and masculine in union, collectively, all across the planet. But the anger, one is running away from it, the divine masculine. You don't want to hear it. You're scared to know that it was because of you that it's even taken place. The divine masculine having fallen asleep in the low, dense reality of the 3D. We all incarnated as starseeds here. You wanted to be here. It's a hellish place, bro. It's hellish. It's dense. Your ass fell asleep. A true divine feminine would never punish you for that. She was asleep too. You were both asleep at the wheel, right? But if you personalize and internalize her anger as a sign that you're a weak man or that you failed her, that's, I think, where it's really, that's where the running is coming from, right? But divine feminine, a big message here is treat him like the king he is. He didn't do that to you. Your divine masculine did not abuse you. Your false twin flame did. Your karmic soulmates did. Huh? Yeah? Sure. Low vibrational energies, entities, invisible fucking beings that we've all seen. I know that you guys are psychic, and I know you've seen some shit. I know I've seen some shit. It was not your divine masculine. It was not your emperor that did that to you. So right now, I need to tell divine feminines, like, really cool it, chill it out on attacking a divine being for something they didn't do. They were just as asleep as you were, honey. They fell under a spell just like the rest of us. They were on autopilot. They had the same subconscious as you. A twin flame has the same chakra system, same subconscious, right? And goodbye. And so if they share the same system as you, then if you fall asleep, they fell asleep, right? So it's not fair to brutally attack a divine masculine and blame him. He's not to blame, honey. The system is to blame. Religion was to blame. Not your pastor who didn't really understand anything. He didn't know. He just thought, I can help people because I have a version of this book and I know how to tell people what I think. That guy was just zeros and ones in the system. A lot of these false twin flames, you know, and I've shared my story on that. You've watched it. You've watched it on my channel. That's actually I'm one of the people that I lashed out at the other day. I call him Scorpio because I'm not going to name his real name, but he shows up on my channel all the time, and there's so much darkness that he embodies that a lot of divine feminines and I were left completely exhausted, nauseated, clearing up his dark energy for days at a time when I could be making money. I could be thinking more positively and speaking life over myself and bringing in so much more abundance. And then there's this depression that takes over. But I did something today that really showed me my true divine masculine, what my masculine would really, really do to combat these karmic, toxic masculines. I mean, look, what we're really battling is not people. They're principalities. These are energies, entities, right? And what I've been noticing is that when you do lash out, like I have been, it does, for a small split second, it does give your power away. It gives your power to someone that does not deserve it. And they get off on it. They love it. They enjoy it. They're sitting there waiting to see if the shit they're saying about you, gossiping about you, throwing a whole bunch of dark energy your way, if it's really going to take hold. And so my divine masculine had every right to say that. He's like, I wish you wouldn't do it. I wish you'd stop lashing out. I can't handle the anger. But it felt like such a slap in the face. Because I can't handle the anger either. Divine feminines all across the planet can't handle the anger either. Anger is an emotion and it's been repressed, and there's been no one to want to take that on and transmute it with her. Do you understand? Twin flame union is the hardest thing you will ever do in this lifetime. I swear to you guys, it's the longest, most torturous, beautiful journey you'll ever have. It's hard. It's not easy. It's painful. So I wish I were off of it. I wish I weren't on this journey, to be completely real with you. If it were up to me, I'd have settled with a soulmate a long time ago. I'm sorry. I know I say settled. I know that people do. People do. Love is love. But for me, it would have been settling. Been with a lot of soulmates. The white picket fence, cookie cutter life where you just raise some kids and that's it. I don't know. For me, it wasn't that. I needed to learn more. I needed to go deeper. I needed to learn who I am as a god. I need this universe to be just my playground. I need to have fun on it. You know what I mean? And so I just need a lot of understanding from divine masculines. that you're trying. I know you are trying. And the divine feminine is certainly trying as well. And there needs to be that camaraderie, like the understanding that you're both trying, you know? Compromise does go both ways. But I am just telling you from personal experience, a true divine feminine who is in her power, in her authority, will walk away. Will leave any man who tries to guilt or shame her for feeling any sort of emotion. She'd rather be on her own, expressing her emotion on her own. I mean, she's been healing up to this point on her own, so she will just continue doing that. But that's not what the divine masculine wants. Divine masculines all across the planet want union. You can't stand what's happening on the planet. You hate it. And you deep down believe that there is a way to stop it. All the war, all the inflation, all the depression, you think that there's a way to stop it. And a divine feminine, in her glory, in her divinity, in her beauty, in the way that she shines, is proof to you that there is a way to change it. There is a way. But I'm telling you right now, it is a man's world, a dog eat dog world. And every man on the planet has got to surrender to the feminine. It's got to happen. You don't want to surrender, that's fine, but it'll hurt a lot more if you don't. If you don't bend, you'll break. And I'm telling you, divine feminine, you are the wave of the future. You are the future. So you want the healing. You want the planet to heal. You should probably bring back the element of the mother. Mother nature. Mother goddess in religion. When has that ever been a thing? Huh? The patriarchy itself is down. It's gone. You're witnessing it. You're witnessing the fall of the patriarchy. No one can even pay their bills or their taxes to support a patriarchal movement anymore. So that's great. I mean, in that you're noticing it, but what are you going to replace it with, Earth? What are you going to replace it with? Planet? The whole fucking planet? What are you going to replace it with? If an old Earth is dead, are you going to jump to the new one? Because if you don't acknowledge the pain and suffering of every divine feminine who has been abused, tortured, and violated, then you don't deserve the divine femininity within your twin. If you can't honor it within yourself too, ladies and gentlemen, we all have divine feminine. You can't honor that within yourself, that sacred rage, that anger, that righteous anger. Then you don't love yourself unconditionally, do you? You don't. There's part of you as a human embodying anger that you don't love. How can you meet someone unconditionally 100% as your mirror, as your counterpart? How can you if you don't like half of who they are? They're half shadow. They're half light. So many of us think in this community that the toxic positivity movement, like, oh, it's just light and love, namaste, namaste. Nope, that's not going to get you anywhere. That'll get you fried. Burned out, honey. You've all witnessed it as my channel has just my livelihood, my business, my everything. Because love and light, love and light, love and light. No, there needs to be a sacred femininity in the form of darkness as well. I can in one breath say, I really love you, thank you for being here, you. And then in the next breath say, wow, absolutely not, get the fuck off my live stream, don't ever show up here again. And I am beautiful in each moment. I am perfect in each moment. But that is not something this world has ever seen. You've only seen women who try to be positive all the time in a very positive, oh, thank you, all while holding on to rage and aggression and fuck yous under the breath, right? And it happens so often that it leads you to complete despair and to where you find God. You get abused like that. That is abuse. That is a toxic feminine trait. To be all about love. Oh, okay. Have a good one. Bye. All the while sending that person curses. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, lady. Honestly. Under your breath. That is such a toxic feminine trait. And the reason is because that anger could never be expressed healthfully. So, a lot of men get abused by women like that. A lot of women get abused by women like that. And because we're not psychic enough to pick up on what's happening, because it's all secretive, it's all secret hatred. Oh, well, Brenda looked happy. I mean, she said, have a good day, happy birthday. But really underneath it is, go fuck yourself. I'm really pissed at you that you get to have a man and I don't. Or, hey, remember that time 10 years ago you told me my jeans look bad? Yeah, fuck you. You don't realize psychically how much energetic warfare is coming at you. I don't care how many freaking emojis people write on their comments. If I sense a toxic feminine, I will call that shit out so fast. It's distortion, and it's not going to stay on my channel. And so I think what it is it's a little bit intimidating for both men and women. I don't care. Get intimidated. Stay intimidated. This is a sacred place for healing. A sacred place for divine feminines and divine masculines to come into union. This channel is different than most. I have to do things that others won't, so I can experience a life others don't. It's the toxic Karens of the world who will sit there with so much anger. But because you're not psychically in tune enough yet, we are as a collective waking up to these gifts, because you're not psychic, and the veil hadn't been this thin, you couldn't see that person's toxic, slimy energy from a mile away when they're really under their breath saying, go fuck yourself, don't ever talk to me, and the horse you rode in on. You guys were never allowed to see their true intentions. You could see the rainbows and the unicorn emojis and the, oh, happy day, hey, that's so great. While half of these people are your enemies. So what happens is you take on that energetic assault so often that you as a divine being are forced to go within because you're drained, you're depleted, you have nothing. You've been cursed. You've been cursed. It's a curse. It is a curse. And most of it's telepathic. It certainly is not verbal, not to your face. So what's left but you to go to rock bottom? You lose your jobs, you lose your friends, your health, money deteriorates. There's nothing left for you to do but go to rock bottom. And who do you find at rock bottom? You. Who do you find at rock bottom? The Christ. And your divine counterpart as well. But then so see both of you are at rock bottom, you meet each other, great, at the very worst, which is still unconditional love. You guys are like, wow, you're the best I've ever had, and yet you're both at your worst. And so now you want to ascend together, great. Love each other at your worst. Love the worst in each other. The divine feminine that now wants to call out that toxic femininity trait, that whole like, wow, you're so sweet to my face, but like deep down, you know that they just sent you curses and spells and witchcraft. Now we have divine feminines so awakened with their third eye because they went to the nothing. They went to the source. At rock fucking bottom, these star seeds went to nothing. 2019 and 2020 certainly helped, don't you think? Those 2 years really certainly helped humanity wake the fuck up, I'd say. So you got these divine feminines wondering, when is my man going to step up? When's he going to protect me then? If he doesn't, I don't feel safe. I don't feel protected. I'm going to have to be it myself. I'm going to have to be my divine masculine. Precisely. You are supposed to be your divine masculine. And you are supposed to protect yourself as a divine masculine against the distortion of the masculine, even within your divine counterpart. and saying, that's wrong, I don't stand for it, I will leave because I love myself that much. So, righteous anger is a thing. And a lot of these females feel it on the planet. Can you blame them? We're just now discovering our abilities. We are goddesses? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. We're sacred. And the universe had a frequency of abundance all along, and we could have tuned into it. But men and their evil tendencies and their outlandish egos oppressed us and kept us from that abundance that we were entitled to as divine beings all along. Can you blame a woman for being angry? Can you? As she was making, $8 an hour her whole life, and now not being able to even afford bill. Can you blame her? I don't think you can. Can you blame a woman who's wanting to leave religious structures because she sees with her third eye that it's horseshit? She doesn't like it. She doesn't like feeling oppressed and repressed in her family. Wearing garments that men don't have to wear. Maybe she doesn't want that anymore. I'm not saying that's every woman. Some women love it because it represents holiness with God, divinity with source. But others don't. Others don't want that. And the second they leave, nothing but slinging arrows at them. Being villainized, demonized. As she is now turned into a demon. Oh, that's the demon girl right there. That's the witch. Yeah, she's leaving religion. Wow, must be nice. So now, divine feminines rising up all on the planet, wanting sovereignty and wanting true expression of self, are now villainized as harlots, whoremongers. I actually heard that word. A group of Christians called me that as a witch a couple months ago. I was in a group and I heard whoremonger. I was like, whoremonger? Bro, I've been celibate for 4 years. Whoremonger. I don't know what that even means. I don't know. If I can deduce down that a fearmonger means promoting fear and trying to rile up fear in people, I assume whoremonger means to try to rile up people to live a loose lifestyle. I assume. Okay, cool. Can you blame a woman in this day and age for being angry? If you blame her and shame her and guilt her, she will walk away. Because that's not love. That's not what love would do. And a true divine feminine understands love, understands sacred love for herself. Yes, that's a good one. That is a good one. Have I met you? Are you white witch? I have to ask. But yeah, there's just so much healing that's taking place right now. Personally, me, it's triggering. It's so triggering because there's been 3 new divine masculines enter my life in like the last week, and I don't know. I don't know how to handle all of that masculinity. I think it's gorgeous. It's so amazing. But even in a dream last night, a long-time lurker. Okay, in a dream last night, this man, the body of a Greek god. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Thank you for gracing this universe with your presence, okay? He was jogging, and he was sweaty as hell, and he was jogging right towards me with his 16-pack. And I was like, whoa, okay, hi, how you doing? Anyway, in the dream, I just wanted so badly to commit because we had a ring. It was on the right finger. And it was symbolic of the gem that I lost. There was a jewel in the ring that I'd lost. And I went to go look at it, and I was like, oh my God, where'd it go? And I had been out and about the whole day in the dream. In the dream, I'd been out all day, so I had no idea. I was like, I lost our sacredness. I lost the realness of this. And I don't know, I happened to move around and I saw it laying in the bed. And I was like, oh my God, it's here, it's fine. Which really, for me, is symbolic. I have all these symbolic dreams. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I have these symbolic dreams. So it's really indicating the marriage bed, I think. You know, in the Bible it says, keep the marriage bed pure, you know? It's indicative of finding something divine feminine. You lost. It's right there if you look. I just remember being so grateful that it wasn't like at the park or at the grocery store. I was like, wow, how crazy is it? It's right here. All I had to do is say like, wow, I lost it. And then pick it up and there it is again. Divine feminine, it all starts with you. That's why the feminines go first in the twin flame journey. That's why you awaken first. You heal as the bride of Christ. You are healing sacred divinity, divine feminine. You are doing it first. So if you've lost it, if you've lost that spark, if you've lost that gem, that beauty of your relationship, I'm not saying that there isn't someone to blame, but I am saying we do need to take a look at ourselves. Really. Because it does start with us. It starts with us feeling like if we don't become expressive, what's the point of a relationship? We need to be expressive. We need to express ourselves, not only for creativity, for passion, for sensuality. You need to be creative with the universe as well, even in manifesting things too, right? You need to speak, be poetic, be flowy. This is the divine feminine energy that I'm embodying right now. But how can you be like this if you don't have a divine masculine protecting you, right? And that is where it is, ladies. It is you. It's you protecting you, even against distorted masculinity, right? That toxic masculinity, even in the man that you want. Because even they still show some signs, you know, a red flag here or there. I would hope not very many anymore. I would hope you ladies would be choosing men that don't have any red flags, but you know, that's wishful thinking. Point is, your divine counterpart in you, your divine masculinity, is the thing now protecting you from the distortion of the 3D. Hi. Hello, Michael. Speaking of divine masculine, welcome to the space. Oh, can I just tell you, I think it's absolutely beautiful you being here. I love having you here. You are more than welcome every day. I love having you here. You know, my friend Michael here asked the other day, how can I, and I'll always remember this. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. Because it was the first time I've ever heard a man say such a thing. I've never heard a man so spiritually in tune before. He said, how can I honor my divine feminine? I don't know, I think it was the divine feminine. I don't know if you said yours. I don't think you said yours. I think you said the divine feminine, I think. And I was like, first of all, saying that. Oh, you said it. That did it. That honored me. That honored my friend. That honored that girl. That honored the other man in here. That honored everyone. You did it. Wow. And then to boldly say, like, I'm crying. I've never cried so much in this stream. It's so healing. I was like, that did it too. Because I give my energy away for free. These live streams are transmuting a lot of dark energy for the entire collective, and I do it for free. So to have a man accept and acknowledge what I do as a healer, you honored me. Also, Valuing my work so much, Michael, that you're the only man I have on my Patreon. Yeah, no, you honor the feminine. You honor her so much that of all the people I know, I'm hoping you get divine union. I hope you get twin flame union far more than anyone else I work with. I'll tell you that right now, as God is my witness. You're the only one I'm really cheering on right now. I don't really see anybody else putting in the work. Not in my direct circle. So I'm going to tell you right now, as a powerful manifestor that I know I am, I'm healing you, praying for you, wanting your divine union. I'm anticipating you coming in saying, oh my God, I reached out and she accepted. And yeah, her and I are going to be very good friends when you guys are a thing. So I'm so here for that. Yeah. You already honor the divine feminine. So please let me honor the divine masculine in you. Thank you. I said the divine feminine. Yeah. That's what I thought. I've noticed my hair and eyes have changed colors. Yes. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Change color. Yeah, you're showing signs of resonating with your twin flame. Exactly. I have heard it. I've not heard of the term that you used for it, but I have heard that you start morphing into your twin. You almost like look alike eventually. You guys sound alike. You do the same things. It's cute. I don't think it's universal. I don't think everybody does, but you two. Oh my God. I cannot wait to meet her. So fucking excited. Ah! Oh God. I'm so pumped. She and I are gonna be besties. I promise. Mandela. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. The Mandela effect with love. I like it. I like that a lot. And I like you a lot. Thank you for being here. Michael, thank you. So you're like, how can I honor the feminine? You're already doing it. You do it every day you think of her. You're obsessing about her, and I love that. I love that for you. She's like your every thought, isn't she? Do you know how much energy that gives to somebody? As a girl who gave so much energy to a toxic masculine my entire life, do you know how much that does to somebody? If they are your every thought, every waking moment, if they are your obsession, they will receive so much energy from you. They'll build something with it. They're going to build something with it. Either they build a false empire for their own ego, their own self-delusion, to be worshipped and, whatever. Or they build something to help humanity. Either way, it's still your energy and it's still an obsession. So ladies and gentlemen, whoever you focus on 24/7, I mean, give your energy wisely, I would say. So I love that. I see her eyes everywhere. Oh my God. Oh, I love you. I love you. Because, when you speak like that boldly, with an open throat chakra, which again is today's theme, when you speak like that, do you know how many women in here you're probably healing right now? Like, you're making us all believe that our divine masculine would say the same thing one day. Oh, I see her eyes everywhere. All I think about is Carol. All I think about is Brenda. All I think about is Jenna. You are actually healing a lot of feminines. So when you say, how can I honor the feminine, you're doing it right now, by honoring your own femininity. Oh, I love it. Any woman worth having would love it, Michael. Otherwise, you get to step in. Do you understand me? If she ever takes that for granted, the amount of effort, love that you're sharing with all of us, talking about this union, if she ever abuses that, takes it for granted, honey, you get to step in. Promise me, because you deserve so much better. You deserve better than any girl who would masquerade as a real woman. False twin flames are a thing, and I've experienced it so painfully as I vlogged on this journey that I understand all too well. It's really a boy disguising as a man. What I actually heard this morning during meditation was Spirit saying, my false twin flame, the one that I got angry at and lashed out at, His name is Scorpio on the chat. This false twin flame, actually, the reason that I was so angry and worked up was because the divine feminines have been abused so long, because they would emulate divine masculine traits by watching divine masculines. Because they're actually spiritual in nature, a false twin flame. A false twin flame is spiritual. They understand some things. They know a thing or two about a thing or two. So the false twin dynamic, they would watch divine masculines and then copy them. Deceiving spirits. They would try to trick divine feminines into staying with them. And because the divine feminine hadn't actually seen divine masculinity yet, what does that look like? Well, that looks like Michael here giving a whole bunch of energy to a divine feminine. That's not what a distorted masculine does. No. They siphon. They use a whole bunch of manipulative tactics, some of them witchcraft, really, truly. Spells, subliminals, whatever, doesn't matter. Dreams, they invade your dreams. They will siphon the divine feminine energy, like a battery pack. And is it any wonder that these women are angry? We're angry. We're angry that we have all this time been a sacred gem of God. Like God could have blessed us the entire time and we didn't get those blessings. What? Suffering had to happen instead? What? An empress, a goddess who speaks life over herself, was buying discounted beans literally on her hands and knees at the grocery store one day, had 67 cents to her name. What? Doesn't make sense, right? There's anger. You might be looking at it through my eyes, but there's anger all across the world for a lot of women like that. There was this stream of consciousness, a universe of abundance at any given time, and there were no rules to access it. You could have had it all this time. The infinite abundance of God. And you could have had it. You could have had nirvana. You could have had heaven this entire time. Wait. As I stressed about my car payment, as I couldn't eat for weeks at a time, literally, I would go weeks fasting because I had no choice. Whoa. Hold on. Wait. Bill Gates knows there's infinite abundance, right? Jeff Bezos knows there's an Oprah knows all these people. Okay, right? They know. But you're telling me the good ones don't get to know that shit? Why? Oh, that's right, because of shame and guilt and these emotions that we have as a society, and especially religious programming, convinced our members, our audience, our congregation that, oh, well, you should feel bad for this, and why don't you come at Sunday at 1:00 and have a confessional, okay? Just let it out and let God have it so we can get you to heaven, okay? Wow. Is there any wonder these women are angry? Because they're the first to wake up. They're the first to see that infinite abundance was there the whole time. You're telling me money could have showed up in my fucking lap without lifting a finger? You're telling me that I could have envisioned a donation coming in and boop, just like that. Whoa, hold on. No, see, I'm not about that. Because if I tune into that, that's gonna lead to anger. And if I lead to anger, nobody's gonna like me. So imagine my surprise when my divine masculine did not hold space for that anger recently. He was like, I can't stand it, actually. I can't be here for it. Okay, goodbye. The divine feminine will be here for it. She will honor herself. There will be divinity had, regardless, if union in the physical 3D is going to take place. The anger. These women, they had no representation. When's the last time you went to a woman preacher? I'm just asking. When's the last time you saw a woman president? I'm just asking. When's the last time you saw a woman, actually, there is one, a woman, I can't think of what her name was. I don't know. I think in Germany or something. I don't know. The point is, that really shouldn't be that hard for me to remember what country a woman, it shouldn't have fallen below the cracks. We should have women leaders all over, in my opinion. You can't handle the divine rage, then you can't handle the divine feminine. Union will not be happening. Oh, it could be. Oh, is it Germany? Yeah, it's Germany. Union will not be happening until healing takes place. Really, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it has to take place. So if the divine feminine has to take that into her own hands and do that separately, then that will have to happen. I would take my energy and boost myself for a while to heal. Seeing these things manifest in my life brings me more faith and love itself. Oh, God, you're too beautiful for your own good. Michael Wilson. Logic tells us we can only go in 6 directions. Love says we can go beyond it and does it all the time. Oh, you like own my heart. Oh, you are such a cutie. Oh, yes, Merkel, that was it. Thank you. New Zealand got removed. Oh, God. Can we manifest a woman president? Yes, let's do that. Thank you so much. How can you honor the feminine? Let's make her a president. Really, though, guys, it's I think that a lot of men blame themselves. And if a woman like me starts getting angry and says like, yeah, well, the patriarchy this, and my boss did that, and this happened, and I got paid pennies, and all the other men got like $15 an hour, and I was making $9 an hour, all this, right? I think that the divine masculine feels so much guilt. Because if true divine masculinity would have risen up on the planet a long time ago, this probably wouldn't have happened. But it also wasn't time. It's the age of Aquarius now. Now it's time. Now it's time for Christ. You see what I'm saying? Now it's time for the book of Revelation. Now it's time for Jesus to come back. Jesus is coming back, whether you guys freaking believe that shit or not. I don't care. Christ consciousness is flooding the planet right now. Literally as we speak. Right now, Christ is here. So, the point I'm trying to make is that I think a lot of men run from the feminine because he's so afraid to know that he caused it. He caused the feminine rage. But not really. He didn't cause it. I think he thinks he caused it. But you both, twin flames, both incarnated as starseeds, both of you, entered into this low vibrational, dense 3D reality as beings of light, as divine beings. You weren't from here. You're not from here. That's why you've never been accepted. That's why you've never been liked. That's why you don't have a family. Okay, you don't have anything to go back to because you don't belong here. You're in the world, not of it. Okay? And so I think a lot of men might feel this sense of guilt. I don't feel guilt. I feel ownership of the failures, though. That's good. That's empowering. That's so empowering because that means that you can take back your power. You can officially take it back. Be like, the reason it failed, the reason she failed, the reason the world failed was because I was not in my divine masculine power. Boom. Power restored. Bad bitch mode. There it is. If you would feel guilt, that power would be stripped from you. Guilt is a very low vibration. It would keep you in a very dense reality. So, as we know, we're all on different timelines. Hold on, let me clear the energy in here for a second. I think it's because you mentioned the word Merkel. I don't want to fucking summon anybody like that. I should have just kept it at, I don't know, there's like one president. She's a prime minister, isn't she? Anyway, no, we're not summoning her. Let's move it right along. Let's clear the space. I love that you took owner. Oh wait, I didn't mean to. Wait, why did I? Oh my God. Oh shit, I just accidentally deleted the wrong. Unhide user. Oh my God, I just booted you. I'm so sorry, Michael. Oh my God, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Compromise. It needs to happen. For these partnerships to come together, it has to happen. It can't just be the divine feminine represses her anger. And it can't just be the divine masculine is to blame for this. We've got to really to heal. I mean, otherwise, if you're not interested in the healing, if you're not interested in divine union, go be with a karmic. Go be with somebody in their distorted energy. Go be with a pick-me energy. I felt uneasy about mentioning her, yeah, because we're so fucking powerful, bro. We gotta be very careful. Go be with a pick-me, right? If you think a pick-me energy will heal your soul and grow you as a masculine, go be with a pick-me. Otherwise, the answer is no. Like, I think that we have to realize heaven is not changing its standard. A frequency of love exists, a frequency of abundance exists, but the standard is not changing. You have to meet it there. It is a frequency. It is a set point. It's a set rule. You have to be in unconditional love to get there, right? So heal past the transmute. Transmute, get past the anger, you know? And I know that my masculine was just like, yeah, but I just didn't want you keep giving your power away. You're letting them win. When they're sitting there wishing your downfall and then you cry in front of them or you get angry in front of them, you know what I mean? It's like, I get it. Because it does appear like a win for them, for your enemies. If they're watching you fail in some way. But and that had been happening. You know, I used to make a lot of money on my live streams. Actually, I used to do paid readings. I used to make a ton of money. And when I got involved with my false twin flame, I started, like, he would just stalk all of my live streams, and he was so jealous that I was making money and he wasn't. Because he's a spiritualist as well, and he was very jealous that I was making money and people liked me and they didn't like him. So it was since 2022, the beginning of 2022, it was like a year and a half of pure thievery. My masculine was like, he was like, Jenna, you get so angry at this guy from the past, your ex. You're giving him so much power you don't even realize. And it makes sense. He's right. But you have to understand also where the divine feminine is coming from in that rage, in that there's been no one protecting me or the women on my channel up to this point other than me. Very loud and proud about it, because somebody had to be. There was no one protecting me from him. The only one that would was Archangel Michael, as I would channel him. So the righteous anger that the feminine feels, masculines, do yourself a favor and please don't run from it. Please don't shame her or guilt her or make her feel less than because she has it. If you think that that is how these toxic karmic men are winning, honey, they're never going to win. They will never win your divine feminine. You best believe that. They'll never have her heart, ever. The very fact that I oppose him this adamantly on my channel, day in, day out, is basically the equivalent of resist the devil and he shall flee from you. It's basically the equivalent. That man will never have my heart, ever in a million, bajillion, gazillion years. I might have got involved with him, but that was because I thought my divine masculine had, taken his life. And technically he did, my true twin flame. Long story. One day I'll write it in a book. But yeah, he did. He died in prison. And so I was so distraught. I was so depressed that I got involved with somebody that didn't care about me, and I didn't care about me. I had actually sent my twin flame to prison. I did that intentionally as a manifester. And when he was in prison, he took his own life. So I had so much guilt about what I had done as a manifester that I just got involved with this guy. Like, it's fine. I don't care. Is he siphoning? Yeah. Is he creating hell on earth for me? Yeah. Okay. Is he taking all my money? Yeah, sure. Is he keeping other men from me, other options? Yeah, sure. Okay. I let it happen due to my guilt, my intense burden. I thought I killed a man. I sent a criminal to prison using nothing but my mind. And he died there. It's quite symbolic in a way. But because of the guilt that I faced, oh, I love that. But because of the guilt that I had faced, I was okay with a toxic twin flame and a false twin flame. And so I know that a lot of women do that. And then we wonder only after we've met our real true counterpart, how were we so dumb for so long? We weren't dumb. We were in pain. People in pain choose people in pain. It's a frequency. It's a everyone is you pushed out. It's like a thing. You assume that you deserve crumbs because you're a horrible person, and that's what you manifest. You know, I actually heard something about false twin flames. I heard that you don't actually even know you're in a false twin flame dynamic until you've met your real one. Yeah, I've learned that like the old contract it's not even like canceled out until you've almost already met your real twin, either in a dream or a vision or something, or in the real world. But you don't actually even know that you were in a false twin dynamic, and it was supposed to be like that for you to learn lessons and pay off like karmic debt or whatever. I don't fucking know. I hate the idea of karmic debt, because now I know I'm free. I don't have karmic debt. I'm free. But when it comes to getting free and getting unstuck in the 3D, still technically financially I have debt. And that's only until I get to this new earth. And in order to get to the new earth, ladies and gents, you've got to heal. You have to get triggered. You have to see what caused you to settle. I believed my twin flame was dead. Plot twist, he's not. He's not. True story of Christ. Right there it is. But I believe in soul walk-ins, though. I believe in things that others don't normally believe in, and I talk about things that are way different than most, I think. But I believe in soul contracts and soul walk-ins. I believe that at near death, souls can depart one body and a new soul can take over, if it's a pretty healthy vessel. I believe in that. And so anyway, long story short, I had this false twin flame in my life for a very long time, and I was okay with it for a really long time. I just didn't want to do anything about it. I didn't care to. I thought I deserved pain. So I just really wanted to open the dialogue today and get people thinking a little bit more about the anger issues that I've been talking about for a couple days, the healing that's happening on the planet. Because somebody told me that the war in the Middle East, the Middle East in, I don't know how she worded it, but she said that represents the throat chakra, the Middle East. And that's why there's a lot of confrontation, and the throat chakra is being expressed and opened now. So now divine feminines have this innate ability to finally speak their piece and say, like, this has been happening to me. I have been violated. And there are a lot of men who don't like that, because deep down, if you would have been awakened, if you would have been knowing, if you would have been psychic, if you would have been aware, if you would have known your twin, if you would have not chosen karmic situations, then she could have been safe. But you have to remember that you couldn't choose those things yet. You could not. It was not time. And that's where forgiveness comes in. And that's where a true divine feminine would hold space for the masculine and be like, don't beat yourself up. Just because I'm angry and I voice anger doesn't mean that it's not your fault. Right? So guys, don't personalize it. If your girl is angry, oh, please don't internalize it. Please don't. No. She's just angry. Anger is an emotion. Let it ride out. Let it happen, and then let it just like go. Yeah, so her third chakra is opening, and now she wants to speak her truth, which is beautiful. I'm here for that. Oh, something I started doing is whenever I see a woman while I walk, I say goddess in my head. Oh my God! I love you! Michael for president. Michael for president. It doesn't have to be a woman. It just has to be a divine feminine, in my opinion. And Michael, you are a divine feminine. You are a divine masculine. You are both. So, Michael for president. Michael for president! Yes! Michael for New Zealand. Oh my God, I love it. That is the cutest thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life. I started doing is whenever I see a woman while I walk around, I say goddess in my head to honor her. Look, I have to be completely honest here. I'm still battling with my own, I don't know how to word what I'm getting. I just deleted someone yesterday, and they had the name White in their username, and I'm already having a little bit of difficulty trusting women right now, and so something about this seems difficult for me, in that I don't really trust that you are who you say you are, and I hope you can forgive me for this. But only because, I don't know, I'm sorry. I think that this is like another thing I'm dealing with right now, is really untrustworthy women. And I just don't want to offend, of course. I mean, I hope you could understand. But I literally just yesterday, I'm going through this thing. It's a psychic battle with a girl and I, that it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So I'm going to ask that you leave, if you don't mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I really hope you can forgive me. And if I am wrong, God help me. I am just, please. I hope you can understand. I'm a little bit triggered right now, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna have to trust my gut and my intuition on this. I'm so sorry. I really am. I don't want to make bad decisions. But if I am in this energy of not trusting things right now, I need to just trust my own gut, and that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, this is one thing that in live streams I have the complete authority to do. This is my channel, and I'm allowing myself to do that anytime I feel uncomfortable. But there's just this overwhelming urge I have right now to keep things clear for me, and as God is not the author of confusion, I don't like to be confused. So I just right now, so sorry. I hope you can forgive me. I'm pretty sure she will, because I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But anyway, this is like another thing. This is a thing that the divine masculines need to realize as well. Our psychic gifts are so crucial. They're so important. And you have to have, well, personally, in my opinion, a high priestess in your life. Yeah, you could take the thumbs up, babe, that you had given me. I appreciate that so much. It's okay, you can take it. You can take it. Yeah. matters not to me. One thing you will notice soon is an attempt at retaliation. Honey, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt me. Okay? But it does make me see that I was right. When you make decisions based on impulse, based on intuition, your gut instinct is like, no, let this person go. Even though they've not said anything harsh. She hadn't given any real, like, she wasn't rude, she wasn't anything like that, right? But again, guys, it's energy, and we read energy. Like I said, you could see a million emojis. It's energy. I read energy. And so, one thing I think another, and this is very indicative of being awake, seeing it. When I asked, are you her from yesterday? She said, no, but I'm just a long-time lurker. The problem I have with long-time lurkers is, why are you a long-time lurker? Why haven't you contributed at all to any of the discussion in all this time? You've watched energetically. You've watched things unfold and haven't contributed yet to me or any of the beautiful people in the stream. You know, that's one thing as well that, again, my false twin flame did for so long, that energy that he was encapsulating is, everybody was encapsulating the energy of long-time lurker, never going to talk to you though. I'm gonna watch, and I'm gonna thumbs down, or I'm gonna send hate or send love. It doesn't even matter, but I'm just never gonna say anything. Okay, so you're no different than every ex I've ever had who never confessed feelings to me, who would love me in secret but never tell me that I was important or beautiful or healing or special, or, right? Long-time lurker. Okay. No. So you can take the thumbs up that you gave. I appreciate that you gave it temporarily. But yeah, I trust my intuition more than I trust women right now. Yep, I do. I really absolutely do. I trust my intuition, and I trust God more than I trust anything else. I trust my intuition more than I even trust my divine feminine, or my divine masculine right now too. I trust me, I think, which is so powerful, because there are 8 billion people on the planet, and you are not going to be able to trust every one of them, honey. But you're going to be able to trust you. And so a thumbs up that became a thumbs down in a last-ditch effort to just get them, you know, like it's like that. It's like, it's so superficial, and it's so petty, and it's so proof positive that I made the right decision. A lot of you are about to leave people, break up with friends, or leave your family, and you're not going to have proof first with your physical eyes. No, you're not going to have proof, probably. You're just going to feel something's off in your gut. They didn't call you a bitch or anything. And you're going to leave, and the second you do, you're going to be proven positive. Something's going to happen. They're going to say something like, yeah, you were never my friend anyway. Never even liked you anyway. Or, yeah, you know, you didn't even love me. Whatever, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's going to be proof positive that you made the right decision. Removing snakes from the grass, honey. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I love you so much. I think you might be a soul brother of mine. I love you so much. I feel your love. You see, I didn't feel her love. I felt energy, I felt comments, and I definitely, you know, I didn't feel love. Do you know what I'm saying? I think I'm at that stage in my life where I just want to keep a small circle of like 3 to 4 to 5 people who I know love me. If the only reason you chime in and finally start speaking up on my live stream that I've run for 4 years, it's suddenly because I'm clearing snakes from the grass. Could you understand why I wouldn't trust you? Why now? Why speak up now? Because divine masculines are on the channel, and there's an abundance of energy flowing, and you want to come in here and take a piece of it? I'm sorry. I am sorry, truly. But even admitting that you're not a twin flame, I think that's, I would never fault anybody for that. I just think that what I do, I work for twin flames. I love twin flames, and that's my mission. My goal is to help unite twin flames. So that's just, I think, one more thing that was just making me feel uneasy. So it's fine, but I just wanted to tell you guys that going forward, when Spirit asks you to leave someone soon, it is your gut instinct saying, please let them go. You're gonna see some level of pettiness. It's gonna be proof positive that you were right. Is it a video game? I love it. You are so my soul brother. You are absolutely my soul brother. 1000%, yes. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're gonna be best friends for life. But to have this flow of energy between femininity and masculinity in one live stream, I have to be very cautious. And it is what it is. Spirit today told me, like, there's not going to be a lot of feminines in this stream right now. Right now, there's not going to be a lot of women on my channel, on my live streams. This is a place for sacred, divine masculines to heal. And it's just not going to happen right now. But when you have healed, when a lot of the masculines that come to me are healing and they're ready for their divine feminines, you guys will be in union. But I'm just starting this out. Literally in 1 week, about 1 or 2 weeks, I've met masculines, divine masculines. Until then, I had 0 in my life. So it's just starting for me. So when we can exchange and heal this stuff, Michael, you and I, and you bring in your divine feminine, that is when I will trust it. Do you understand? Until then, I've not manifested for women to be on my channel really so much. In fact, I've been leaving behind distorted femininity so much that, if anything, there's been a purge of distorted feminines and a rise of divine masculines. So I've not been manifesting for women. I've not been manifesting for friends. So therefore, if anybody comes into my life right now, I have to trust that God is like, no. You see what I'm saying? If I were manifesting a best friend, I'd be open to it, receptive to it. I'm not. But point is, I'm glad I trust my intuition more than I trust anything and anyone. Oh, I decided I will meet twin flame psychically for now. That's beautiful. I love that. Because I can clear out energies that are not conducive. Eventually, it'll get to the point where, Michael, only divine masculines and feminines will be in here. And when that happens, I will be able to tell you so much beautiful, I'll be able to channel so much for you, right? And if someone else shows up, I'll be able to channel so much for them, your divine feminine who has a message for you. But we have to keep it sacred. And that's something I never did before. I didn't keep any of it sacred. It wasn't sacred to me. I was just out there like trying to get views and likes and just hang out with like random strangers on the YouTube streets. No more. Too many weird feelings with that situation. So I don't owe anybody an explanation. And that's me finally honoring myself. I don't owe anyone an explanation. You may not like that I boot you out of the chat. I don't care. It's not your chat. Go start a new one. Go start your own and find friends there. I don't owe anyone an explanation. One of the things as a psychic is that you do read energy. Not words, not emojis. You read intentions and fucking energy. Okay, psychic energy coming at you. And I don't like it. A lot of the distorted feminine energy that I've been feeling and picking up on lately is this pick-me energy. Asserting yourself, inserting yourself, and it's really off-putting because it's like this is going to sound so brutal. This is going to sound so bad. It is. It's going to sound bad when I say it. Okay, listen. But like, do I want to say it? I think a lot of of people. It's almost like a pick-me energy, like asserting yourself, inserting yourself where your opinion wasn't asked for. And I know what that's like, that girl in me that used to do that all the time, like overpowering a conversation to turn it into what I wanted it to be instead of letting it flow where spirit wants it to go, right? Just the natural ebb and flow of a healing conversation, to have somebody in here being like, oh, but I said this, and you know, this is happening to me though, and I had that happen, but like nobody asked you though. I'm sorry. Yes, see, my divine masculine, when he's like, can we not be a bitch anymore, Jenna? Can we like cool out on the anger? Yes, we can, but I still want to speak my truth. And this is what I'm going to have to do. I won't be mean and I won't harm people anymore with my anger. But I will say that one thing that really, really upsets me about women, and this is why I don't have any friends, is that there's a conversation flowing through the Holy Spirit connecting a divine masculine and a divine feminine together in harmony to heal and clear something. And then there's a break, and then there's a pause, and then there's something we have to turn a conversation. And I remember feeling I used to do that all the time for attention. And that distorted feminine energy collectively is being purged out. Everywhere, not just on my live stream. All across the planet, you're going to see it. Men are not going to be attracted to women like that anymore. Right? It's like, I didn't ask you though, I asked her. And this is one thing that really got me triggered lately with healing, is that my twin flame came to me as my dad, as my, the dad that gave me up for adoption. In a dream, he came to me as my biological father, and he was so close to me. We were like this close. And I remember he was like whispering to me because he couldn't speak very loudly to me because the karmic, in my dream, my stepmom, was right further away than normal, but yet still able to hear, right? And I remember the feeling like he was going to tell me something, and then she was going to be like, wow, so what about me though? It was implied in the dream that he would have been like, what about you though? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to her. And that is a true divine masculine. That is me honoring myself as a divine masculine, honoring my feminine, which is me. And this is so beautiful. I've never even said these words so many fucking times in my life. Twin flame dynamic, twin flame, this, divine feminine. I've never in my life. And I've been a twin flame coach for a minute, and I wasn't even this passionate about it before until I met my masculine. And now I'm like, yeah, okay, I like it. I'm going to start talking about this shit again. I'm going to be really passionate about it again. So in the dream, he was about to tell me something very beautiful, and she was going to be extremely jealous and say like, but what about me? You didn't say that's me. You've never said that to me before. And though I couldn't dream the rest of the dream, I woke up right after, but it was implied that he would have told her, what about you though? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Jenna. So again, that is why right now there are not a lot of feminines, I think, going to be on this channel, at least in my live streams anymore. Not right now. When the men I'm meeting go and get their counterparts and bring them back, that's one thing. But I'm not. I've read for women so long that I'm done with that. I'm now reading for divine masculines. I'm healing divine masculines. I'm teaching divine masculines how to use divination, and it's a thing. It's what it's going to be. I wasn't talking to you though. I was talking to Michael. Long-time lurker. I wasn't talking to you though. I was talking to Michael, a divine masculine. Okay, so I don't have to get angry and I don't have to raise my voice like my beautiful angelic good sir would be proud of me for, I hope. I'm not going to raise my voice, but I'm going to tell you I wasn't talking to you, though. We're having a sacred discussion. What about you, though? So, and I know it sounds so brutal, and I know it does. I know it does. Like as soon as I said it, I was like, wow, what a bitch. But then I'm like, no. What a beautiful way to honor a sacred connection. Michael, you and I right now, as friends. What a beautiful way to honor the sacred divinity of healing. What about you, though? Who are you? Longtime lurker means never having contributed in any way to any of this journey for me. This is my channel, you're my viewer, and there was zero contribution at all. And ironically enough, only when I'm starting to stir the pot and clear out snakes in the grass do people randomly show up. Can you understand why I wouldn't trust that? I don't trust that. I like that a lot, soul brother. I decided, yes, I hope you do. Something on my heart is to elevate divine feminines above me, because I don't want to intrude the divine feminine. Oh my, who made you? Who made you? Who created you? Please tell me whoever created you. I will worship them today. I will worship them today. Whatever deity made you. Elevated naturally to higher vibrational emotions. I love that. I honor you, Jenna. I honor you, Michael. Oh, and you honor me because I honor me. Because I was willing to look bad by saying, look, I don't know you, lady. I think you're so sweet. I think you're great, right? I'm sorry, but I have to trust myself. You didn't do anything to me. And while an entire group of people in here could look at me like, wow, what a mega bitch. That lady literally did nothing to her and she just deleted her. It doesn't matter, I honored myself anyway. That's why you honor me. That's why you honor me. Because I honor me. Damn. Thank you for being my best friend. Can you be my best friend for eternity, please? Thank you. Like we should carve BFFE forever into a tree. I love it. I'm going to have a whole forest of trees with divine masculines that I'm meeting right now that are healing with me. It's so beautiful. You know, because, and I got this download while I was meditating this morning. This is what I heard. Jenna, you've been in your divine masculine energy your entire life. I'm bulkier than most people. My facial features are more masculine. My voice is deeper. At one time, I even had more male hormone in me than female before I was starting to heal. But the point is, and in a past life, I was a man. So Spirit was like, you're 34 years old and you've had this entire life being a divine masculine. We really need you now to not only embody your feminine, but we need you to bring in masculines who need to learn how to be a divine masculine. Like, it's never really been a problem for me to speak my truth. I've cleared out shit so many times. It would make your head spin if you knew how many times I build up a world just to crash it down. But even my family, I don't have a family. I don't have anybody. And a lot of these beautiful masculines, they don't know how to be courageous yet. They don't know how to be bold in speaking their truth. And not caring that they're going to offend people. Oh, well, I just offended her and she took her thumbs up and she just broke my heart with that. I don't care anymore if I offend people. I'm going to honor myself. And I don't care anymore if it offends people that my divine masculine worships the ground I walk on. I will treat him like a god. He is a god. He's a king. He's my king. And I'm going to treat him just like that. And he's going to treat me like a queen. Period. So if people don't like that, I don't care. I'm very sure in a mega bitch. You're a divine feminine. It's your divine right. Damn. Okay, call me. Thank you, Michael. I will be doing that. I couldn't have built up so many times for it to tumble down over and over. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's because you give the wrong ones the power, you know? The world that you help, it was built on your energy, you know? I gave every man so much of my energy that they built an entire false empire. If you leave a situation and that man goes through poverty, homelessness, bankruptcy, something like that, death, even extreme aging, which was so shocking to me. I recently looked up my ex-husband's profile on Facebook. I hadn't looked him up in a while. And he's engaged now, which is cool. We've been divorced 4.5 years, so I'm really happy for him. But oh my God, he aged so fast. I was like, no way. And then I looked up my dad, because that dream, my masculine that showed up as my father in the dream, I looked him up on Facebook. Oh my God, he's maybe about 60, but he looks like 75. And I'm just like, oh my God. You can tell like who the life source really was. You can tell. Oh, you're 32? Yeah? Oh, wait, you're 23. I just literally, wait, what? Jenna, you look so young, 22. Oh my God, really? You think so? I affirmed for that recently. I'm pretty positive it was the number 22. I was like, people tell me I'm 22 years old all the time. Not really, it hadn't happened yet. Thank you so much for saying it. That was an affirmation of mine. How old are you? That's why I grew up so fast. So you're 23? Man, just so beautiful. You just act like you're 50. No offense. That's a good thing. You're very wise. And thank you so much for that comment. You look so young. Really? Keep going. Because when I saw my ex-husband, I was like, oh, go ahead. You can tell. And you hear this when you go through a breakup. You hear there's two sides of the story. You'll know in a year which one was the abuser and which one was the abused. You'll know soon which one was being manipulated and which one was being, the scapegoat. And I just was like, wow, 4 years. And dude, he aged, I mean, at least 15 years. I feel like both of them did. It's just crazy. My father has white hair, while his wife, my stepmom, the one that accused me of grand theft auto, remember? My stepmom has, she's just everything, still so perky, and she's got like long, luscious hair and bright red hair, and like just, you could, yeah, it's sad. It's very sad. But yeah, it's a new world. I'm so here for this. I'll take 32. Yeah, I read it wrong. But you're 23? Or wait, no, are you older than, wait, I don't know your age. What's your age? As long as you say over 18, I feel comfortable about everything I've said to you up to this point. What are you, like 50? Yeah, I'm 23. Oh, wow, so young. You do not act that young at all. Wow, that's shocking. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I really would have assumed like 40s. 40s or 50s. Yeah. Wow. Shocker. No fucking way. Dude, you're such a little baby. You're just a baby. Oh my God. No way. I could show my dress. No. I believe you. But wow, 23, my God. You've not even been through your Saturn return yet. Your Saturn return is at 29 years old about. Everybody goes through one at 29, and oh, honey, it rocks your world. I'll tell you that much. A Saturn return is it's basically when you go through like a major life event that's like, it's going to trigger it. Like for me, it was divorce and my near-death experience, which it was a fucking double whammy. But like most people, I don't think it's that bad. Most people, it's just like a new job or you move states or something. But yeah, 29 is where it's at. You're not spiritual, Michael, until you're 29. You don't even know God yet until you're 29 years old, honey. No, but anyway, actually you do. You do though. You do know God. Yeah, age is just a number. You do know. I've already gone through the worst, yeah. Oh, honey. I found myself praying for you last night. It's weird. I don't have friends, so there's nobody really to ever pray for. I remember when I did used to have friends, I would try to keep them in my thoughts and prayers. But I just remember you're like the only friend I have right now, and so I prayed for you. And Spirit Baby Cal. I love that guy too. And Vet08. I love that guy too. You guys are my only 3 friends right now. I lost my toe to self-mutilation actually 2 years ago. Oh, honey. Oh, I'm so sorry, Michael. Hello. Sorry, no, that's right. No. I'm sorry that happened to you. I know, I think that is so sad that divine beings, they go through so much darkness that they harm themselves. The most beautiful beings that have ever walked the face of the earth. And they want it to end the most. Like, they want to punish themselves the most. It's so bad. I'm sorry. Honey, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I love you, Michael. If you want to text me, you can text me. I'll give you my WhatsApp if you want. Actually, that might be a really good idea. You know, considering we're friends. I don't know. I had to like relearn what friends are. It's kind of sad. But yeah, I don't know what it's like to be social. I've been a hermit for so long. I mean, seriously, I've been on this journey 11 years. And I just assumed I would never meet anybody that could just resonate with me. Heavy is good. Dark is good. That's healing. I want to heal you. You've sat here and healed me day in, day out for like, what, 3 or 4 days? Only if you feel safe with it, for sure. Yeah, I won't put my number here, but if you want to email me and then I'll put my number in the email. No, I will not be telling you that. Thank you for interrupting this beautiful conversation. If you want, email me at herwitchyvibes@gmail.com. Herwitchyvibes. Oh, somebody just got super angry in my apartment. Did you hear them yell fuck at the top of their lungs? Probably because I just booted somebody. It's just so proof. It's proof, man. I'm telling you. It's so proof. The universe will always show you proof. Like, trust your instinct. Always trust your gut. Delete. Trust it, babe. Always trust it. Consider it done. Oh, good. Yeah. We can chat for sure. You're too beautiful. Thank you for holding space for me too. It's really nice. It's really nice. Because I think that the universe is bringing in people to help us on our journey, like these divine messengers right now. The universe wants a safe place. God wants a safe place for fellowship, for healing. These twins need to heal. We need to get them in union. We need to get them in union. And the world's on fire. Let's put out the fire with love. And it's like these unions have to take place. So I've devoted my entire life to this cause. And that was without my divine masculine. I didn't even think he was real. I didn't think he was coming back. My real true twin I met in 2019. I met him like 4 hours after I surrendered to the universe. I remember I was swaying back and forth in the pitch dark My husband was sleeping. It was like 2 a.m. And I remember one day I was just like, fine, God, you win. I need a divorce. Fine. Had no money. Had $300 to my name. No car. It was in his name. All the bills were in his name. I didn't even really have I don't even think I had a credit card. I didn't really have anything. I was effectively a monk at this point. Literally wearing a toga. That really actually I was. I would wear his oversized work shirts because they were so comfortable, and it was just like me chilling in my boxers and a toga. like I was literally a monk. No joke. I would like sing to butterflies outside and shit. It was very Snow White of me. And this one day I was swaying back and forth in the dark. And I said, okay, you win. You win, God, because you always win. Of course you do. Of course you do. Fine. We've been together 8.5 years and it's not working. Whatever, you win. 4 hours later, I was on a video game playing with me, myself, and I, and then this guy showed up on the video game, and he was immediately, first sentence out of his mouth, I heard him speak, and I knew that he was my twin. I knew it. First sentence out of his mouth. And I knew because I had a vision of him years prior. I had an astral projection where I actually met him. He visited me in the astral plane, and I knew everything about him. I knew what he looked like. I knew what his hair color was. I knew everything about this guy, his eye color, his mannerisms, his voice. I knew everything about him in one vision, in one, wow. Hi. So I thought he was dead. Because long story short, I met the guy, and then he got involved in some dark things and started sending me dark magic. And I learned how to defend myself using witchcraft, and I sent him to prison. And he took his own life there. And I hated myself. Because I knew deep down he was there because of me. Like, I knew that he died because of me. And so I thought all these years I killed a man. I thought that I killed somebody. Like I was the reason the person I loved so much was dead. So I settled. I got involved with this other guy since about beginning of 2022. I got involved, and I was cool with him doing whatever he wanted to do to me because, well, I hated myself. I thought I deserved it. And I was really okay with it. I would have been okay with it for a really long time. But then, I don't know, I met somebody recently, and it's like, wow. He reminds me of someone, you know? He reminds me of somebody. And it's weird, I was meditating the other day, and I heard my higher self say, he reminds you of someone. But when you chase him, he's running away from you because you're reminding him that you're not her. She wouldn't chase. The her, my higher self, the version of me that I want to be, wouldn't chase anybody. Why? He would want me to know that I'm worthy of being chased. He came to me last night in a dream, and he was running towards me, all hot and sweaty like, ugh, looking damn good. Looking damn delicious. And he came to me all nutritious. And I was like, okay, yes, I will have this. What is this? I will have it. Thank you. And so he reminds me of somebody. Oh, another thing, I think people, men and women, see twin flame in me because I'm catching a lot of flirting glances. Are you? Are you really? Catch mine, Michael. Ooh. I love Chipotle. I like turtles. Man. Oh, I'm reminded of a dream I had last night. I'm just suddenly, never before in my life. What, was that flirty glance too much? Did it just like, oh my God, did it knock your socks off? Hi. I literally never have caught eyes before this month. Oh my God, I don't know what happened. Michael, I don't know what the fuck is going on in this world, man. You and I both. October, like the last half of October, and then up to today, has been literal magic. I'm just like, I used to have ugly duckling syndrome. Now I'm just like, what? Call me, okay? Sure, call me if you want. But I have been finding it extremely difficult. I have to affirm, I have to start manifesting more communication from my twin, because in the dream space, like, he is all about it. Like, he is there and everywhere, if you catch my drift. Like, you're in the 3D, man. This 3D world can fucking burn in hell for all I care. But yeah, I totally get it. You know, my mom, she literally, when I was 17, tried to pay the maintenance worker at our apartment complex to take me to prom. She literally fucking pimped me out, bro. She tried her best to get her ugly daughter to prom because my sister was going, and like, oh, my sister had her boyfriend and they ended up married. So like they were high school sweethearts. And so here I am, the drama geek, a total nerd. The choir, I was like always in the choir, and I was just the chunky white girl that like never had any friends. I never had anything going for me. And here it was, prom. And my mom was like, oh, I've got an idea. Because I had the biggest crush on this guy. His name was like Samuel or something. I don't even know. I had the biggest crush. Every time I would walk home from school, he'd be in the apartment complex, like going around on his little golf cart at the apartment complex, right? And I'd be like, hi, how you doing? Call me. Yeah, no, he's 25. I doubt he's going to call you, Jenna. I literally doubt. So I remember he came over one time to fix the dishwasher, and my mom was like, God, she fucking embarrassed me, bro, in front of, the whole family was there, but especially this guy. And he's like, yeah? She's like, well, I've got this question. Can you see her? Yeah. Well, she's my daughter, and she doesn't have a date to the prom. Would you be willing to take her? We'll pay for everything. We'll get photos. You guys can go on like a little date together. Like, we'll pay. She's like, I'll even give you $100. I'm thinking to myself, holy mother of God, am I this unlovable? Like, I hated my life. I hated my mom. Like, I hated that I was born. So she was like, yeah, I mean, she just doesn't have anybody, you know, but her sister's going, and so I feel it's only fair. We should get her a date. And he's like, ma'am, I'm honored, really, truly. You're a great girl, but I'm 25. No, I can't do that. Thanks, Mom. Yeah. I had she knew I had a crush on him. She knew. She was, oh God. Such a stepmother from those fucking Disney movies, man. Never. Oh wow, this is what women have on a day-to-day basis. Some women, not all women. I never used to have anybody approach me, really. How could you have been not seen as a true goddess, Jenna. Oh my God, no wonder they're staring at you, Michael. They're basically begging you, have my babies. Did you take my... I never had it since birth. I had the same buck teeth at birth. Whoa, really? Oh, my mom, she was like about that age, because I was an actress in high school, and she was like, well, if you want to go to college for acting, you're gonna need prettier teeth. So she offered to pay for me to get my teeth fixed. And even then, when my mom hated my guts and thought I was ugly, even then, intuitively, I knew, no, it makes me me. One day, these will be the world's most famous fucking teeth you've ever seen. Fuck you! No, but really though, she really never thought I was much, I wasn't really anything in her eyes. Then I met this guy recently, and oh my God. Dude, he's hitting me like a freight train. This man is coming at me 100 miles a minute, and I don't know how to stop it. And I don't want to stop it. I don't want to stop anything he's doing. No, he can keep going if he catches my drift. But yeah, there was this sudden love that I have for myself because he sees me in such a beautiful light, and I'm like, wow, really? Like, wow, no one ever did before. And then not last night, the night before, my mom came to me in a dream. I haven't talked to her in over 2 years. I changed my number because of her. She came to me in a dream, and she was this close to my face, and she was like, fuck you. You're really not anything special. You're really ugly. I can't believe any man would want you. I've just always been the ugly duckling my entire life. I thought I was. I think enough events take place in your life, like being rejected by your own fucking maintenance man. I think enough happens like that you're kind of just like, well, maybe I'll just always be ugly. And no. I've never felt prettier in my life than when he's in my life. He makes me feel like a goddess, I tell you. I'm beyond shocked. I was the golden child. Oh, my permanent retainer hurts me every day spiritually. My parents forced me to do it. Oh, honey. You were beautiful then with your buck teeth. You're beautiful now. You're beautiful. I was a golden child. Oh, excuse me. I think that was spirit saying, yeah, you're beautiful. You know what's so crazy? My live stream just glitched out. I don't know what happened. It says that it's starting at 0 seconds again. It was... My God, what is happening? I feel like energy's getting cleared. Wait. Actually, something's happening right now energetically. Just a second. I'm still here. That makes me so happy. Michael, I love you. I feel like we just shifted timelines or some shit. I don't know. I feel like you and I are... Can you take me higher? To a place where... Anyway, let's see. Something's happening, man. Oh my God. I am so insanely in love. Like, I am just like so wildly in love. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it's possible. Oh my God. I crave this guy so bad. Like, oh my God. Burping the throat chakra, yeah. I've been opening my throat chakra. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Does this help? Does having me to talk to help? Because, you know, did you email me? Aw, you did. You did. You cutie patootie. You fucking did. Oh, I love you. Oh, you did. Can you take me higher? To a place where I can see. Do blind men want to see? Do you want to see something? Do you want to see something? Man. Oh, it didn't actually. Oh my God. You emailed me at 1:44 p.m., which is funny. It's funny. Wow. That's funny. I saw 1:44 today. I'm just distracted. Oh, 10:44. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Man, I wish. I just want to, just for a second. Let me just be quiet for a second, okay? I just want to say something, but I also want to be quiet. Okay, listen. Last night, there was this dream that I had. This man with like a 16-pack, honey. Oh, looking good, real good with the cardio, was jogging towards me. And he had like a lot going on, and I was like, "Hi, how you doing?" Ooh, nice. And anyway, super sweaty and super hot. And then I remember I looked at my right hand, and there was a ring on my finger. And then I looked at it, and it was separated. It was supposed to be like connected, and it had separated, and I lost the gem. I lost the diamond. And I was like freaking out, like, where the fuck did it go? I've been everywhere today. Where did it go? Where did it go? And I don't know why. I just wanted to say this, this dream. And I was like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? And it was separated. It was indicative of a union that was broken. I was like, where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. And turns out it was in the bed. It was in the bed. And it was very much again, I was being told this morning that it means keep the marriage bed pure. I don't know exactly what that means, but biblically speaking, it's a Bible verse, keep the marriage bed pure. I think, which, I don't know. I think it means commitment. I think that's what it means. I think it means it'll only ever just be you and your twin, I think. Like, when you two meet, it'll probably only ever just be you two forever. Like, the end. I don't know if there's really going to be, I don't know if you can ever replace them. So I think some try. I think when they meet their true counterpart, like, some try, you know, they go meet somebody who they think is better, or they think will take them away from the pain and the agony of seeing your true reflection. But I don't think you ever really get to see something else. I think you have to see it. I think the truth shall set you free. And so in the dream, I had broken off some sort of commitment. But I found it, and it was me. It was me. I was the one that found the gem, the diamond. And it was right under my nose the whole time. So Spirit shows me dreams. I get prophetic dreams, and I get dreams to tell the collective. I also get dreams right before I meet a client, and it's going to be a very important dream about something, about someone on the other side or something. So I just think in this instance, this dream was talking about how the divine feminines are really the ones that have to find the sacredness again. Like, we're the ones making space for you guys. We make space. And I want to make space. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure I want to make space for whatever the fuck was running at me yesterday. I want to make space for all that. Wow, yes. 100 miles an hour. I will make space for all of that. Yeah, it was nice. But I had to fix the commitment issue. I had to fix a gap that was broken. And that's why today's topic is you can't have union without healing. It has to take place. I was meaning to talk about this. There's a woman who I've been corresponding with. I'm up front with her to have no intercourse, but I'm okay with assisting her through other sexual needs. Yeah. Wait, you wanted to talk about that with me? On WhatsApp. We can talk about that. There's a woman who I've been... Yeah. I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I think your intentions are pure, because if you tell someone ahead of time, look, this is it. Oh my God, I had a fucking download about that today too. I saw this. I had this vision while I was meditating about this, a woman, and a man was going to offer her something, and it was at a bowling alley of all places. I think because it means excitement. Again, guys, my dreams are so intense and my visions are crazy. I know. But it was so weird. I saw this man who was offering a woman something, and he asked her ahead of time, "Do you accept this?" And she said yes. And it was at a bowling alley, and he went behind. It was after whatever it was that had taken place. I didn't get to see that. Don't worry. It's not like Spirit shows me that you did anything. I just remember hearing the woman start accusing that man of lying or deceiving her or something. But then I heard Spirit say boldly, he did not deceive her. He gave her full warning ahead of time. This is what I can do. This is what I can do. Ah, shit, my battery's at 15%. Ah, damn it. But yeah, there are a lot of women who are not healed enough to maybe accept all of that. And if there is a level of retaliation after the fact, you have to know that you played it above board. You have to know, as a man, that you offered. There's no strings attached. They agreed. It's consensual. They're both above. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be a level of you need to be safe too, right? Because you just saw retaliation happen on my channel for kicking somebody out. So I'm telling you, hopefully she's healed enough to understand, you know? And we have to be very careful with this. This is why I think it's important that we all start becoming more psychically aware, because you'll be able to tell somebody's intentions, what their wants and their desires are. I back away always. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. Oh God. I back away. I'm just so ready for men who back away and can psychically see that women are not backing away from you, though. You may back away, but they won't. You and I both know that that's probably not going to happen. If they're addicted to your sexual energy and you have to back away, then great. But I just want to keep you safe because I love you. These two cards are on top. Yeah, I think it's great. I think she's one of the luckiest women in the world. To be completely honest with you, Michael, I think that woman, she better appreciate what the fuck she has. I'll tell you that right now. That's beautiful. That's sacred. I think that's great that you want to do that for her. You are just, you really are a beautiful soul. That's great. As long as she is open and receptive. You know, you can agree to something and even a week or two down the line find out that there's a lot of resistance energetically to it. Do you know what I mean? So all I want is just for you to just be safe. You channeled yourself? Yes. You really, I do want to be your best friend. I really fucking love you. I just want you to be safe. I want all men like you who are just out there healing feminines. I just want you guys safe. That's all. That's all. That's what I want. That's my intention going forward on my streams. To help divine masculines realize energetically and psychically and spiritually, fucking protect yourself, bro. Okay? I'm not talking about physically so much. You guys know how to do that. I'm talking about please avoid stage 5 clingers. Okay? Because if you don't, and you don't draw boundaries for yourself, then I'm sorry, Michael, but I won't even be able to be around you. Right? Because you'll be just like everybody else who doesn't have boundaries, doesn't take care of themselves, and spiritually speaking, there's no hygiene, and I have to leave. And I don't want that. I love you too much. But yeah, I'm sure she's appreciative of it. As long as she's giving you energetically what you're giving. Oh my God, beautiful. Oh, maybe, you know what? Honestly, maybe it could even last a long time. You never know. You never know. I know you love your twin, but maybe this will turn into something. You never know. Keep an open mind, right? Yeah. Oh, it is right for me. Right now, Michael, this is right. I don't know how long you'll be in my life. I don't know. But it's right. Because I love you. And I want to keep you safe. Are you letting love in? Is she letting love in? I want to let love in. Honey, I want to let in that man that showed up in my dream last night. That man. I couldn't even believe. Ooh. This man is turning me into something else. Like, okay, I just want to tell you, and then you can WhatsApp me. Okay, we'll talk later after my phone charges. Oh my God. First of all, I instinctively in the dream when he showed up, I was like a fucking cougar or something. Like I was rare. I don't even know. It's never been that way for me. I've never been expressive sexually ever. And so for him to just be like right there in front of me and me just be like, okay, it didn't even take a second for me to know what to do. And it was so hot. I'm telling you, divine union is happening all across the planet. We have to heal. Let's heal. You're healing the feminine in that woman. You're healing your masculinity with her. It's fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Stay as long as love will have you, right? If it's not love, you move on. I know you know that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Oh, Michael. I love this for you. Oh, you are so beautiful. Oh my God. Thank you for owning my heart. There's only 4% battery on my phone, so I'm going to have to go, but you're my brother from another mother. Okay, you're my soul brother. Absolutely, 100%. I already know that to be true. Yes, love first. Love first. Thank you. Twin flame second. Yes! God first. Twin flame second. Twin flame is God, but when they're not acting like God, you move it along, honey. You move it along and you still find love. You still find love in you. And you go wherever love leads you. Right now it's taking you to me and it's taking you to that other woman. Oh, fun. Can I say soul sister? Yes. Yes, you can. I'm your soul sister. I'm going to email you and I'm going to give you my WhatsApp and then I'll text you later, okay? I'm going to go, but I hope you have a great day. I love you. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye, honey.